Alright, I got a heavy ass 3mm chunk of brass. I've already rounded one corner, I've cut it to size. That's what I'm doing. Cut it to size. You didn't need to see that. Rounded the corner, you didn't really need to see that. Alright, now it's time to tidy the sides. I want to get this paint off. I want to make sure the top is flush with the bottom here. And I'll start with drum sander on a drill. Alright, 3 layers, all routed nicely. Still got all my fingers, which I'm pleasantly surprised by. Goes on there, stick it down, and then, hey, I can hold the router like a normal person. That's one half done, just. That hole is where I screwed the body to something, to do something, I don't really remember now. So, here we go, we'll have a nice flat bottom here. We got a few little swirls, but not too bad. It's mostly because it's hard to balance a thing once you get right out and you haven't got an edge sitting on both sides. But you've got 2 handles, it's all good. Which way? Right that way. Okay, yeah, that's just a bit of stuff in the way. Sweet. I'm going to use these 3 guys that I cut from the middle of the last templates to make the template for the pickup ring, for the neck pickup. It's mounted in a mounting ring. I'm going to recess that. I've got to recess the bridge anyway because I don't want to shim the neck. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get the action high enough. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get the action high enough unless or low enough, whatever. We got angle issues, we had them before anyway, because it's not a stock bridge, so I did have to recess it a little bit to avoid shimming the neck. Picked up a dent, and another one. What the hell? Never mind, we're sanding. So here's the mounting ring, it's going to go there, going to recess that, going to recess the bridge, going to recess the plate for the series parallel switches and the phase switch, and I'm going to recess the control cavity plate. Looking good so far. I'm just going to cut out fairly close to the lines, and since I'm losing the light, I'm going to take this down the house, chill out with a Dremel with a rotary sander, feely, and just sand it a teeny bit at a time until it fits perfectly. That's what I did with the other one. That's what I do with all of these templates. Got a template made for the pickup mounting ring that fits in there nicely. I've got to take it out though, of course. Alright, I did some stuff off camera because we had snow and it was cold. So, I lined the pickup cavities, the control cavities, with the copper tape, which was a pain. Rather than try and crinkle it all in there like people seem to do, I cut the bottom out, put the bottom in, cut a strip for the side, put the side in, and then soldered a little piece of wire to connect the 2 electrically. Yeah, I also go through the holes. Just seems neater than trying to force it in. And also, I routed, and it's not to fit exactly because I didn't want it to fit exactly. Here, look, I got these in my pocket, and that's upside down. Why does it look like that? That looks weird. Is the chrome going all funny? Never mind. It seems to have some kind of weird speckly effect. Like the chrome is all creasing, ready to fall off. So yeah, we got space around the outside. Since I'm not using a scratch plate, I like a little bit of detail, so it kind of accents the hardware a little bit. Don't you think? I didn't want it to be equal. I wanted that one a bit bigger. You see the gap around here? It's a wee bit bigger because it's a smaller thing. So the gap is bigger. Make it look bigger. It just proportion wise it made sense. And there's a gap at the back, big gap at the back here. There has to be, because you've got to get a screwdriver in there. So that's where we're at so far. I've given it a quick sound of like 120 grit. Let's take these off and show you the back. Yeah. So we routed that as well. We've still got that chunk of mahogany. It doesn't matter, there's a big brass plate going over that. Oh, I put the ferrules, put them in, sanded them flat. Oh, and at that end, do you know, I noticed it's a bit too straight there. We got to go in a bit there. Can you see that? I can. I don't like that. Got to go in a wee bit more right there so the curve is nice and curvy. Okay, time to start staining the guitar. I've got to get new rags because I mixed up which was which. The amber, the brown, the other colour, black. Right, I got this shit on my fingers. I really need to wash my hands before I start. By the way, I finished the little neck access. I had to, I couldn't just put a hole there, so it's different to that. Look, it's come off the side because there wasn't enough room. The washer would have been poking out the side anyway. A washer? Grommet? Call it what you will. Okay, time to stain the body. Gonna do the back first, in case I screw it up. Gonna go amber all the way out, then fade in the brown, then fade in the black. So, let's start in the middle. I'm just going to spread it on in a circular motion and then go with the grain. I really don't think it matters that much, as long as it gets on there, one way or another. There's some weird places that are taking the dye a lot better than others. I don't know if that's just something in the wood. I don't want to come in too far, like maybe an inch or something similar. I don't want too much dye on the cloth this time. Don't want to see any hard lines. Don't like going this way because I can't see what I'm doing. I think what I need to do is get a clean cloth. That's okay. Although I think I need to put more brown around the edge now. Around the very edge. The very, very edge. Okay, that's looking okay. On the camera it's looking really patchy, but my eyes ain't seeing it that way, so that's good. Black again. I want to come in a little bit with the black. Don't need much. could just pour it straight on the floor, it would save me one step. I'm just gonna kind of feather the edge with this, and then I'm gonna get a clean cloth and spread the featherage. Right, now can we spread that? I'll just use a clean part of this cloth. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it goes dark, light, dark again. But no, I can't see that. That is not there. That is the camera playing tricks. Looking good. Kind of looks really sketchy with a camera. For some reason it makes it look patchy. It's not patchy with the eyeballs. I'm gonna get a black marker and take care of these bits. In fact, I might just do the whole of the inside of that in black marker. I could do it in paint too. We'll do the black marker first, since I don't have any paint handy. Staying on the top, the nerve-wracking part. Why is it that colour? This should be amber. No, I think we're okay. It's just a really saturated cloth. It's been sitting in the pot with the dye. Probably. Oh wow, that grain is. Look at that. All the figuring and such is really popping out. That's nice. Of course, it makes it hard to see if I've got areas where I haven't put the dye on evenly, because none of it's even. Because it's all patterny. Like, I can't tell if something is a streak or a natural line in the wood, but wow, Jesus, that wood looks really nice. So, yeah, take a look at this. Nice figuring. These light patches in here, it is unfortunately with glue soaked too deep into the wood, but I can paint the inside of that. The bridge is going to be sitting on here anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna still sunburst it, but I think I'm not going to come in as far. Let's sunburst this. I'm going to use the cloth that had the amber on it, because I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. And if it does end up making the dye a bit lighter, well, that's not a bad thing anyway. And I'm going to dab it, because I don't want to put it on too heavy anyway. This figuring also will hide any streaky bits. Right, I've done a ton of stuff off camera here. Sorry about that. I painted the inside there. I actually stained the insides of these little recesses. Couldn't stain that one because it was spilled super glue. I'd have had to sand off way too much stuff to get back to. I don't want to go too deep. Alright, so all these little cracks and crevices, because it's very figured wood, I'm filling with super glue. Well, this is quite thick super glue, and I'm leaving it proud of the surface because, guess what, gonna finish the whole thing with super glue. See here where you've got some little defects, some holes that protrude into the cavity. I've made some dams with PTFE to dam them up, and now I'm gonna, in fact I'll do it now, shove some super glue in back there, I'm not sure about the focus because I'm not looking at the camera. I think it's on auto at the moment. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's loads. Wicked. And there. And anywhere else there's a big hole. Start at the end and chase the air out of there. Oh yeah. Let's do this one this way. This will look great in slow motion. Right, I'm going to put the super glue on with a paper towel. Okay, I sanded it all down. Now you can see we did have a raised area where I filled in these, but that's all sanded flush. There's still some low spots. Well, I haven't sanded down. Yeah, see the shiny bits. I'm not even going to go any further. I'm just going to give it a quick wipe before I apply more glue and get it wet so you can see the roughly what it'll look like when it's all polished. So yeah, I'm going to wipe the dust off, put more glue on, sand it down. Don't worry about that wet stuff, that's just dust from, I haven't sanded in there, so it's a bit rough. Alright, on we go. I'm not doing this in the window, I'm just going to do a little bit for you to see. I've done up here. This is how I'm proceeding now. Glue on, wipe really fast. Stop before I even feel it going sticky. There, that's enough, that's all I'm doing. I felt a tiny bit of stickiness, I stopped.